Markets remain very quiet. The daily trading ranges that we are seeing in the New Zealand dollar remain extremely tight. In fact, many of our traders have actually commented that they haven't seen the markets this quiet, except for the typically very quiet period during Christmas and New Year. So it is very unusual to see volumes this low. Now, overnight, we saw US equities remain fairly static. They initially up, but they did struggle to hold on to these gains. This lack of direction in market sentiment also followed the New Zealand dollar, which remained fairly subdued overnight. Yesterday afternoon, we did see a bit of a pickup in the New Zealand dollar. Now, this followed an upward revision to South Korea's credit rating from Moody's. Moody's did note that South Korea has showed quite strong resilience in the face of crises. Now, the upward revision to the credit rating really does stand out, particularly in the environment where we're still seeing many of the Eurozone economies seeing their credit rating being revised down. From a New Zealand perspective, it really highlights the outstanding performance of the Asia-Pacific region and continued strong resilience for our export demand from the Asian areas. One of the surprising developments overnight was the decline in oil prices. This comes as Tropical Storm Isaac hits the US Gulf. It's estimated around 24% of US oil production and around 8% of US gas production will be temporarily affected by the storm. Initially, we did see oil prices pick up as a result of the storm, but then speculation grew that the US government is likely to release some strategic reserves. This will help some of the supply pressures in the short term, and as a result, we did see oil prices ease late in the trading session. US hurricane season does approach at a time where there's already quite a lot of pressure on oil prices. In particular, it's those Middle East tensions that continue to put supply concerns in the forefront of traders' minds. But in the short term, we're also having supply exacerbated by the shutdown of Britain's largest oil field. On top of that, we're seeing quite strong consumption demand for oil from the US. US stockpiles are now down to the lowest level since March, and that does suggest supply has been run down as a result of much stronger than expected demand.